How are you doing, guys? I hope you had an amazing week this past week. Thank you so much for watching my last video. It meant a lot. I got 55 subscribers now, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. Y'all are awesome. I love y'all so freaking much. Y'all are the best. As I promised last week, this week I was going to do the personal tag. So I got it here on my iTouch, and how about let's get started. Okay. Question number 1 says, what is your favorite drink to order at a restaurant? First of all, if you have done this, I just want you to know that I changed a few of the questions so that I can make it sound a little bit more manly, because it sounded pretty kind of girly, you know. But we're manly here. I'm a manly man. So let's start. Let's start now. Favorite drink to order at a restaurant? Mine has to be sweet iced tea. There's no other drink better than sweet iced tea. Maybe besides beer, but whatever. Beer's good. Not as good as sweet iced tea. I am an absolute iced tea fan. If I could swim in a pool full of iced tea, I would just jump in it. As soon as I saw it, iced tea pool, and jump and drink it all, and like get all fat off iced tea. That would be my dream come true, for real. Okay, let's move on. Question 2. It says, come on, what is the one thing you cannot live without? And it's this thing I'm holding in my hand right now, my iPod. And that actually means my music. I cannot live without my music. Well, every day and everywhere I go, I listen to music. Mumford & Sons, Blink-182, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I absolutely love music. And if there was a day without music ever, I think that's a day not worth living. Because music is pretty much everything. The best thing to ever happen. Probably the best thing that's happening in the world right now is musicians making music. I wish I could make music, but I'm getting a guitar soon and I'm going to learn how to play the guitar. I can't sing, sound like a dying banshee, so let's move on to question 3. What's one thing people don't know about me? Oh my god, let's see. There's a lot, I guess. I was a nerd, like a huge nerd. High school, ROTC. I know, calm down a little, don't laugh too much. ROTC, and I was also in band. A lot of people don't know that I was in band. I played the trumpet for 2 years in middle school. I'm a huge drama geek. I love theater arts. It's awesome. Man, I can't think of anything else. Let's see, I love to read. It may not look like it, but I read. Game of Thrones, I am reading that book right now, and it locked. Okay. Let's move on to question 4 then. Question 4, before I embarrass myself too much. Question 4. What is one thing you want to do before you die? Man, that's a deep question. There's a lot of things I want to do before I die, but if I have to say number 1 is skydiving with a fainting goat. Yeah, it's going to be great. Have you ever seen those goats that when you scare them, they faint? Now imagine skydiving one of those. It would be awesome! Who doesn't want to skydive with a fainting goat? And if that's not possible for whichever reason, I would like to travel the world and not worry about a thing. Just travel, put a backpack on and start walking. I will probably do that one day. I might even take you along. Who knows? Still thinking about it, mulling it over. It's probably gonna happen, but let's move on. Question 5. What is one food you can't live without? Well, to answer that question, I can only live without... Man, sushi's good. It's one of my favorites, but I can live without... I don't know. I like all food, I guess. There's not a single food that I'm, like, crazy over. Maybe besides Chinese. I do love Chinese food, but it doesn't sit well with my stomach, so scratch that. I don't know. I don't know which food I would live without. It's kind of a broad question. I love all kinds of foods. Number 6. What is the one quote you live your life by? Oh man, total nerd moment we're about to happen. We're about to have a nerd moment right here. My favorite quote to live by is Valar Morghulis. You know, if you've read Game of Thrones, Book 2, you know what it is. It means all men must die. And that's basically really, it just gets to me because here in Mexico, it's really dangerous. You could probably go out to your house and there can be a shooting, you die, and a lot of people are scared to go out their houses. A lot of people are scared to even just sit outside. And I was reading that Game of Thrones book and I was thinking, Valar Morghulis, all men must die. And I'm like, well, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. So I try to live my life as carefree as possible, not to worry. I try not to worry where I'm gonna die or how long I'm gonna live. I'll just get the time I'm due, and that's fine with me, really. So a lot of that's pretty philosophical, sentimental stuff. So let's move on to question 7. Question 7. Okay. Question 7. What do you dislike about the YouTube community? Man, I love YouTube. I love the community. People are great. The one thing I dislike, I don't know, I kind of even like trolls because, you know, they make you want to work harder, and I guess certain kinds of trolls, you know, the people are like, go kill yourself, blah blah blah, F you, F that. Okay, those people YouTube can do without, seriously. We can, we don't need them, but, you know, there's a type of troll that it's acceptable, and I'm like, I got trolls. If you got haters, I mean, it must mean you're doing good. So, that's what I probably dislike, is the people that go a little bit too extreme and, you know, cause people to lose life or something, lose a life, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Let's move on. I don't want to get too sentimental. Question 8. Number 1 song on my iPod. Actually, there's a couple, and they're pretty close. They're pretty close. Number 1, Winter Winds by Mumford & Sons. Number 2, Roll Your Stone Away by Mumford & Sons. And number 3, Blink-182, Damn It. I freaking love that song. It's so great. Blink-182 is one of the greatest bands to ever live, along with Mumford & Sons and the Beatles. Now, let's move on to question 9. There's 13, so just bear with me. Question 9. What kind of style would you describe yourself as having? What kind of style would I describe myself? I just wear what I want to wear. There's not really a specific style I follow. If I feel like wearing skinny jeans, I'll go out and wear skinny jeans. If I want to be dressed like a cowboy, I got my boots, I got my cowboy hat, go dress like a cowboy. I don't think you should really follow a style. You should just dress however you want, and express yourself, you know? Express yourself. That's what it's all about, really. Number 10. Favorite number. My favorite number of all time is 45. 45. That's my football number when I played football, and I actually absolutely fell in love with it. I don't know why. I love that number. So, if you ever want to know what my favorite number is, 45. It's awesome. It looks cool, too. 45. Yeah, 45. Anyways. What's your 2 hobbies? Man, I got a lot of hobbies. Number 1, of course, making videos, filming for you guys. It's awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. Number 2 would be sports. Football. I love fishing. I think you could consider fishing a sport. Baseball. I hate basketball. Story behind that. Basketball. I did not make the team 8th grade year. I tried out. I worked my little butt off, my 8th grade butt off, so I could join the basketball team. I was dunking free throws and making 3-point, but I could not get any, like when you shoot from inside that 3-point line or whatever, I could not make any of those. And so, fortunately, I didn't make it, and I got kicked out. So, since that day forth, I've hated basketball with all my life. I've tried to watch it again, get into it again. I just can't. I know, it happens. So, 2 hobbies, filming and sports. Question 12. Pet peeve. What is my pet peeve? The one thing that bothers me the most is when people slurp their food. Oh my god, I just want to punch people in the face when that happens. You know, you're sitting there eating your little soup and then just quiet, what? Come on. At least have the decency to put the whole spoon in your mouth and then take it out. I mean, stop slurping. That's annoying. It's gross. Makes me lose my appetite. When I hear people slurp, I usually stop eating there and then because it's nasty. It's nasty. Okay. Let's move on. I don't want to gross myself out with that. last question, 13. What is your main goal in life, man? My main goal in life is that I want to be an FBI special agent. I want to help people out. I want to put the people that deserve to be in jail in jail. It just that's the one thing I want to do. I want to be, besides of course winning the lottery and becoming rich and having a lot of women, just kidding. I'd rather just help people out. But yeah, that's the 13th question personal tag. After this, I want to tag Super Nate-tastic. You're next, bro. I better see a video within the week with this personal tag. If you need them, I'll send them to you. But tag, you're it. Okay, moving on from that tag. That was all fun and games, but let's move on to a little bit more serious stuff. The election. What did y'all think? I know it's old news, but you know, it didn't coincide with my video making schedule, so I was like, alright, let's talk about it. The election. What do you think? I'm personally really happy about it. I really wanted Obama to win. I think it's great what's happening in the U.S. right now. I think a couple of states legalized gay marriage. Another couple of states legalized marijuana for adults. We'll see what that leads into. I think it's great. I think that would really help the nation grow as a nation. We have to end all sorts of inequality within ourselves, within the nation. And all sorts of racial prejudice and all sorts of inequality. We should definitely allow same-sex marriages. That's awesome. If that's what they're into, that's what they're into. Doesn't bother you, doesn't bother me. I think it's great. And I'm so happy Obama won this election. I was really worried about Romney. But tell me, what did you think? Comment in the comment section below. Who did you want to win? Did you vote for a third party member? I didn't vote. I'm in Mexico. I can't vote. But, you know, I love the U.S. It's my home. So I'm happy to know it's in good hands. Hopefully, well, at least I'm happy Obama won. Alright, the elections were really important to me, again, like I said, and I hope the nation does great, and hopefully I'll be back soon. Moving on, the holidays are almost here. Oh my god, Thanksgiving, my birthday's in a couple of days. On Thanksgiving, believe it or not, I think, Thanksgiving's the 22nd, because that's my birthday, 2/2, November 22nd. It's gonna be awesome. I love Thanksgiving. My parents are coming down to see me, which is awesome. And they're bringing turkey. I haven't had turkey in years. Year. Haven't had turkey since last Thanksgiving, but that's okay. Last Thanksgiving, turkey was delicious. We're having turkey again. And what else? Christmas. Who doesn't love Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? Answer that also in the comment section below. So, for Christmas, I want a car. I hate having my grandparents drive me around here. It's a little, okay, we drive a little Dodge, a Chrysler Dart. And if you haven't heard of that, that means because you're too young. That's a car from 1986. Chrysler, it's terrible. I hate that car. But it gets you from point A to point B. But I'd rather have my own car because I want to drive around by myself, you know? Everybody wants their own car. But aside from that, Christmas, the best time of the year. It's going to be the first Christmas I'm spending away from my family, but that's okay. I miss you guys. I love you so much, and we'll be together soon. No tears. Manly tears. These are manly tears. Manly. So manly. Okay, so I don't really want to keep you too long. I know I probably took a little extra time with the whole personal tag thing, so let's keep moving. Today's song of the week, Damn It by Blink-182. If you haven't heard that song, go check them out. If you haven't even heard of Blink-182, what rock have you been living under? Come on, greatest band in the world, apart from the Beatles and Mumford & Sons. Go check them out. If you have any suggestions for next week's song of the week, please post them in the comment section below. I'll check them out, and whichever gets the most votes, or whichever I think is the best, will be featured next week. Moving on, I got a couple of shout-outs today, actually. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. I got Defect Holding Camera. Check her out. She just started making YouTube vlogs, and I think she's doing a really great job. Go check her out. Go say hi to her. Go subscribe. She needs a couple of subscribers. She's awesome, and she's pretty entertaining. So yeah, check her out. Give her your support. Another shout out goes to Super Nate-tastic. He's awesome, hilarious. He's into this Okaton anime scene. I think it's great. And if you're into that, or if you just want to see what shenanigans he's up to, go check him out. He's a really good friend. He can be a really good friend to you too. Check him out. Show him your support. Go like his video. Go favorite his video. And go subscribe. He needs them. He really does. Another one. This is a really special one. So I'm about to switch into Spanish mode so I can say it. And this is for this girl I'm talking to. Her name is Gris. So, Gris, te mando un saludo, un abrazote, te quiero mucho y te veré muy pronto. Gracias por tu apoyo y te veré muy, muy pronto. Back to English mode. Whoa. Back to English mode. If you understood that, give the video a like. If you didn't understand that, still like the video. Also, go follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, and that's it. I don't have a Twitter and Facebook. If you want me to get into another type of social media, I might check it out. Just tell me in the comment section. If you want a shout out for next week's video, ask me, tell me in the comment section, and I'll check them out. I'll check out your videos, check out your channel, give you a shout out, because I think everybody needs help, and helping together, helping each other out in YouTube, it's a great way to make friends, get more views, and get your stuff out there, you know? Well, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Y'all are awesome. I love y'all so much. Y'all are the best thing. Y'all are keeping me sane here in Mexico while I go back to the States. And I just wish you have the best week ever, and I will see you next week, guys. Take care, and see you next time.